this one on the big colony over there.
Okay.
Because I'm doing a low dose.
And when do you know to apply a high dose and a low dose?
I am always going to try to apply the lowest amount of chemical or whatever that I can possibly do to kill the mites.
Okay. Even though it's a natural chemical?
Yeah.
Because it could overpower the bees too?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they're not especially happy to have this in their hive. So.
Do they try and do anything to get it out?
They do, and that's what kills the mites. Okay.
Oh.
They'll try to, they'll track through it and try to run it out. Very good. Okay. And it's okay that there's little holes.
There's a little gap.
Yeah, we're giving them some extra air because they just put that.
Okay.
It's a fumigate type.
Okay.
Still on the same side. Yeah. See bees coming and going out of it. It's full right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, the hole between the gap between the...
Yeah, that's too big of a...
Okay.
Do you want to try flipping the eek over, or is that too much to just
duct tape on.
All right.
So duct tape has even great uses here out in beekeeping. That's right. Duct tape and WD-40 and a good knife.
It's one or the other, right?
That's all you need. So you're putting this on here because you don't want the hole to be, you don't want too many gaps, so you don't want bees in, you want bees entering through the same.
Yeah, it's not, we don't want them to be, but we want the apple guard to work.
Because if it's too vented, then it won't.
Right.
Okay.
We want to trap chemical
That one's heavy.
in the
Okay.
so that they have to deal with it, and by dealing with it, it'll kill the mites.
Okay.
It's like dealing with a crappy boss.
It's amazing how nature is mimicked regardless. They got houses, they got bad bosses. They got to deal with bad neighbors like the praying mantis who are going hunting for them.
Oh no, the praying mantis is probably hunting mites.
Oh.
Like it's hunting the little animals that are coming up to feed off the honey. I would think.
Yeah, I don't think that
Praying
I don't
mantis.
think that'll eat a honeybee.
You don't think so?
I don't know.
I would think so.
You think?
The amount
Yeah.
of honeybees they could eat is negligible.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is true.
The care the bees would give.
I don't know praying mantis.
2 or 3 bees, I think it's full.
Yeah.
And I think the bees don't care about 2 or 3 because they probably lose 10 times that on a daily basis with the wind
So
sheets.
this is our water feeder for these bees,
Okay.
and bees can't swim.
Right.
So that's why I have
The boards on there.
piece of wood floating, and then when they get waterlogged, I trade them out for one that's dried off. We have a water lily in there.
Do you have
There's-
mosquitoes in there?
There's probably a couple of fish, so no, there shouldn't be any mosquitoes. Well, there were fish at one time. I don't know if they're still in there or not. But,
Okay. Do you, well, yeah. How does it get oxygen?
just from the plants, and we don't need to oxygenate it.
Ah, yeah, yeah. Okay, because the plants are oxygenating them,
Yeah. We do.
oxidizing or
Yeah. and we-
whatever the term is.
Been watching it.
Good.
Heavy is good.
Heavy means we didn't take all of the honey, and so it's another one that we're going to split in the fall.
Okay.
So I'm going to come back out here.
Now, do you sell the honey? So if we had people that were interested in buying some of this honey or doing whatever, do you guys do that, or does it go through Round Rock Honey?
Are you interested in buying some honey? I got some in my car right now.
Yeah.
$5.
This is my salesman. Right
Yeah,
here.
absolutely.
So yeah,
Yes.
get in touch with Cody and you can buy some honey.
And like for people who are going to be seeing this like on the Virtual Nature Network and other places,
If you're local to Austin, texasbeak at gmail.com is my email address. Email me you want some honey, and we'll find some dark alley to meet in.
All right, Texas Beek, BEEK
Uh-huh.
.com. Texas Beek.
No, texasbeak at gmail.
Oh, Texas Beek at Gmail. Okay.
Okay, go man.
Oh, is it on?
Yep, it's on. So this one I'm gonna make into 2 beehives later on in the year.
So how do you determine that?
Well,
A little bit higher. Yeah.
There you go. I've just
Strategic planning.
yeah, you just decide.
And is it because
This
of?
one doesn't. So this one has some honey on it. We've got 2 deeps. Actually, I might not do this one. I'm gonna do like 3 on it, like that one that has the blue box on it. That one beside it. I'm gonna split both of these 2.
Yeah.
Those are all brand new baby bees.
Wow.
And that's their orientation flight. If you watch them, you can sort of tell they're flying in like a figure 8 around the house.
Oh, the ones over here.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, how often before we leave the water? Do you only have one water can, or what
I
is this
do.
called?
Only one water source, but you see all those trees right over there?
Yes.
There's a kind of a lake
Inside
in
of
the
that.
middle of that.
Okay.
And I'm not really sure if it stays wet year round.
And do you have to fill this up every time you come based on
Almost.
evaporation?
Yeah, almost.
Okay,
I mean,
okay.
Kevin's got some pond water and
Okay.
some rainwater.
And it doesn't matter the quality of the water? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, you don't want to use water with city chemicals.
Okay.
But they like, so bees do a whole lot with pheromones and smell. Once that water gets nasty and has a nice green growing smell to it, that's their water. So
Oh,
we
wow.
don't have to clean it. We don't
Okay.
have to do anything but add to it.
Wow. Okay.
So yeah, that's. We don't have the smoker yet.
Just something I forget the most.
Yes, he's standing in front of the door.
So these bees right here doing the figure 8 are the new bee, the teenagers.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
They've spent the first half of their life in the house. And it's crazy that they're doing it right there, though.
But there's that something
Well,
on
we did
top.
just
It's
add
a rock.
That there.
Oh.
So
You just what?
we just added that there. We moved the
Yeah.
bench up and made it taller, so they might be reorientating that because
Oh,
they're like,
did you just moved it?
we just moved it.
Yeah,
Just
look,
this
and there's
morning.
bees underneath.
Yeah. They're all.
We didn't know there were bees underneath on the bench. So,
Wow.
don't be stuffing.
Oh.
Do they also have teenager temperaments and kind of a little too aggressive, thinking they know everything?
Was it that one that you moved?
No,
No, we took the bench.
piece of wood.
We raised it. I raised
was-
the bench.
Oh, you picked the bench up.
Yes.
We didn't realize that underneath the bench there were bees attached to it.
Oh, so they were just hanging out.
Yeah, and they're still hanging out.
And now they're wondering because they moved 3 feet.
Whoa,
Weren't
the house
before.
just moved. What happened? So that's why they're orientating to the new level of their house.
So they're living in that bench?
No, they're
Oh.
they're probably from that one.
Okay.
They might have thought
And
that they
just
could
like-
have extended their house
Just-
into the bench.
Just like the other bees we saw hanging out on the porch, these were just hanging out on this porch.
Okay. The porch of the bench.
Yes, the bench made a nice shady porch for us,
Nice.
so they were just hanging out. And you got your smoke? That's good. I am sweating.
Yeah, it's hot out here. This is the hardest time to do this, just to burn on.
Now I see there's a big wasp or hornet around here. Are those the predators of the bees?
Wasps are,
Put that down and
so
use
some
your
are cicada
bottom
killers.
thing. What is
Have to
that?
figure out what they are.
Okay.
But yeah, there are wasps. The honey tracks wasps, and the wasps are assholes. So,
Okay. That's all right.
wasps are just like that. They don't like bees, and they'll attack hives.
Just to attack them or use them as
Well, if
food?
there's a wasp nest clear by, and this is the reason why you don't put your bees like under the shade trees like that, Wasp will build a wasp nest up in the trees. You won't see it. Then they'll come down and get the bees.
Now, I know every animal has its
That's a queen cup.
every animal has its use. What is the use of a wasp?
There is no use for a wasp.